Star is sitting outside late at night, surrounded by trees and flowers she has grown around her land. She grabs her amulet with one hand and reaches up toward the crown with the other. Let's hope I can get this thing off. I doubt I have enough prowess right now, but maybe being surrounded by plants I've grown in the past may help somehow. Alright, focus, Star. Aim your magic through the amulet and toward the crown. They take a deep breath, focusing. They feel their magic flow through them. She feels a star on her head. Inevitable. Huge. It shines with magic. Some she recognizes as her own. More she does not. The magic sent toward it shines, strengthens, and amplifies. Soon it will become out of hand. Star quickly stops and brings her hand down. Oh God, how the heck am I going to get this thing off? I don't want to hurt myself, but I want to get this off. Maybe just a small bit of magic to start off and not all at once. She refocuses her magic, trying to use only a minimal amount, enough to grow a poppy. They once again aim it at the crown, trying their best not to get the same result. Again, once the magic touches the crown, it amplifies, bouncing back for her to use. Their magic feels stretched, strained. Star once again reflexively pulls her hand back and sighs. I want to get this off, but it just isn't working. How in the world do I go about this? They think for a few moments, head instinctively going to look up at the stars. Eventually, an idea hits them. Wait, what if the way to overflow it isn't to just directly attack it, but to allow my magic to flow through it? Maybe if I try to grow something, I can push her magic out. Okay, let's move to a new area and grow something. They get up and walk to the edge of their land, near the bamboo. It's a bit clearer there. More space to grow something large. She kneels down and tries her best to focus her magic on growing a sunflower, allowing her magic to flow through her as it sees fit. Star grows a normal-sized sunflower, burning off some of the excess magic she had gained from the crown. Star looks up at the flower, then tries to grab at the crown. No luck. Okay, maybe that wasn't enough. Let's try a rose bush. That's a lot of flowers to grow at once. She once again focuses her magic on trying to grow the roses. Star makes a gorgeous rose bush, and the last feeling of too much magic under her skin fades. Star looks up to see the roses, beautiful in the moonlight. She reaches up at the crown again. Once again, it is firmly stuck in place. A growl rises from her throat, frustrated at the lack of progress. How in the world am I meant to do this? Nothing's working! She takes a minute to calm down and think. Eventually, an idea hits her. Maybe my magic is defaulting to my amulet, since that's what I use to channel my magic through. Maybe I need to really focus on it going through the crown to try and overflow the queen's magic and get it off. They focus their magic as much as they can on going through the crown. They then try their best to grow another lilac. The lilac grows with incredible speed, the roots and trunk thickening, running deeper into the earth and across the ground. The lilac flowers bloom and die, and bloom again, growing larger every time. Once Star has exhausted her magic, she sees that the clearing looks wild, and the lilac petals are as long as her hand. There's movement in the crown. A couple of lilac flowers blooming, replacing some of the ice flowers. Star breathes the slightest bit heavily and reaches up to try and remove the crown. No luck. Another growl. This one louder than the last. Frustration builds itself within her, but then she feels the crown again, noticing the feeling of flowers that weren't there before. She rushes over to the pond with Pisces and Pisces to look at her crown. She sees the new lilacs and smiles, seeing her progress. Nice! I think I'm getting somewhere. Those were not there before. There's still a lot more work to be done on the crown, though, if I want to remove it. They run back down the stairs and head a bit beyond their land to grow another rose bush, but this one is a bit of a struggle after she exhausted her magic with the lilac. But she pushes on, focusing her magic through the crown. Star pushes just a touch of magic through the crown, and it swells, amplifying, and she grows a shimmering rose bush. Star leans in to examine it, and the petals shimmer in the moonlight. But on closer inspection, Star can see that they are frosty. Frost coats the petals lightly. The stem, also, is weird, with irregular patches of ice replacing the cellular structure of the stem. This rose will die. Star sighs, realizing that the lilac must have taken more out of her than she realized. Well, I guess that's it for tonight. Sorry, little rosebush. Wish I could have made you better, but that lilac took a lot out of me. Maybe I can grow you again another time. Maybe with Emina. But for now, I need to recharge if I don't want more of her ice magic to leak through. Star stands up and fully heads back home. She goes down to her library to read a bit more before heading to bed.